I'm a bad bitch, she's a savage. Look back while I twerk. No comparison.
I'm a savage, yeah. Classy, bougie, ratchet, yeah. Sassy, moody, nasty.
Hey Pound One, and welcome to your reading. Today is gonna be the start of a new series that I'm starting, and it's called For the Spiritual Bitches. So these picker cards are gonna be for people who are very, very deep into the occult and just on a more like advanced spiritual level, and they are ready to intake spiritual information that is a little bit deeper, that is a little bit more out there. These videos are going to be intended for the people who have the space to hold for such deep messages. So it's not going to be your typical, the typical messages that we get. These messages are meant to be deeper, and they're meant to assist you on your journey, whether you are into the occult or whatever it is. So yes, I'm excited about that. And also, my YouTube channel name will be changing soon. I don't know if y'all saw the intro, but my new name is at the end of the intro. I'm just keeping up my old name for maybe another day or two to give people from TikTok a chance to find me. And then after that, the name will be officially changed to The Spiritual Hot Girl Coach. So I'm excited about my new name. I'm excited about this new energy. And yeah, so also another thing I wanted to let y'all know is that my readings are going to be 40% off to everyone who has ever purchased a reading from me or purchased a class from me. And also my readings are going to be buy one, get a 15-minute reading for free for all of my lovely subscribers. So yeah, I hope y'all get a chance to take advantage of that deal. And yeah, my information is in the description if you would like to book. And yeah, let's go. Pound One, what do we have? What do we have for you? For my Pound One spiritual bitches. That was a hair. And when I was shuffling the cards, I kept on hearing that song, This Is For My Number One. Who sang that song? I think it was LL Cool J, but I was hearing it, baby, smile today. Something, I'm gonna make you better. I don't know if y'all remember that song, but yes, I was getting that song so heavy. So let's see what cards you got. For your moon card, we got, I choose to take a higher perspective and widen my views. Respects you. You're not a bad person for being confident. The Lucky Charm. Fast heartbeat. You're way prettier than you think. The Nine of Wands. Ass getting bigger. And the Page of Pentacles. What I'm getting is, for you, Pound One, is that it's kind of giving me kind of like a tough lesson, there is this truth that you have to accept about yourself. And the truth is that heavy, what's that saying? Heavy is the head that wears the crown. A lot of y'all that pick this pile could be wanting to be somebody that's really, really well respected, or wanting to be somebody that's greater than average. You want to be better than average at something, or you are naturally better than average at something in your life, but also you have some type of goal or dream or aspirations to be better than average. And there's this like hard spiritual truth that the universe could have been teaching you all of your life, and you could think that it's like not fair, or you can think that life is not fair for you. But what I'm getting is that, like, in order for you to reach really, really exponential goals, if that's even how I'm supposed to be saying that, you have to, and I'm hearing respect is earned and is not given. So like a hard truth that the universe wants to tell you is that you have to go through so much crap in your life because you had to earn some respect, whether it's from the people that whether it's going to be so many different things for different people. Whatever you want to be respected at, whatever goals you're trying to reach, you're going to need these people to respect you. And so you had to go through these terrible things in life in order to kind of earn your stripes or earn your respect. And you could be at a point where it's like, why is this happening to me? Why am I going through this? Why? And you could also feel like nobody understands you, or you don't have a lot of people there for you when you go through things and stuff like that. And it's kind of like giving like, if you are everybody's leader, then who's gonna be there to support you? And the cold hard truth about this is that nobody's gonna be there. Because when you are a well-respected person and you got so much to offer, and you have a special journey here on earth, and you have a special job here on earth, that's one of those hard truths that you have to understand about yourself, is that you really are gonna have to be your best friend. You are going to have to be your own therapist, your own doctor, your own everything. And I'm not trying to say that you can't have community. It's actually very important for you to have community, but just understand that take that community and take the people around you for who they are, and just know that you will never be fully satiated when it comes to being supported by people. That's just something that you won't ever really experience as like everybody else experiences it in their lifetime. And my guys keeps bringing up Beyonce for some reason. I don't know what goes on in Beyonce's personal life, but what I can assume is that she has probably accepted the fact that she's never really going to have somebody that 100% understands her, because how could anybody understand that level of like stardom, that level of influence? Is hard for anybody to understand it. Even her spouse, I'm pretty sure even Jay-Z can't understand what it will feel like to be her. Like, when you have that amount of influence and your job is so great, and you have so many people looking to you for guidance and looking to you for help or whatever it is, you're gonna have to learn to be your own support system. especially if you're doing anything spiritually, you're going to have to learn how to be your own advisor. And this is not to say you can't have other advisors and other people that you learn from, because we all learn from each other. But it's just, you could be experiencing a situation where you feel like you're not being supported, and you're waiting for this support. You could be praying for this support, trying to manifest this support, trying to bring this support in. But this deep spiritual, like, hard truth for you is that the support might not be coming in the way that you think is going to come. Because the story of a leader and the story of somebody that just goes with the status flow are completely, those are two completely different storylines. Completely different. And you're probably expecting life to look like everybody else's life, but it's not. But that's the price that you pay for to become great. And I just saw 11:11 when I said that. That's the price that you pay to become great. So you have to start embracing being your own counsel. Oh my God, y'all. When I was shuffling, before I even started the video, when I was shuffling, the Hermit card fell out. And it's reminding me of this Virgo video that I saw earlier, Virgo rising. And this astrologer was saying how when you're at your rising sign is your most authentic self. So you're being called to take the lead, and you may be looking for help everywhere, looking for help here, looking for help there. But the cold hard truth is the help is not coming, because you are the help. You were put here on this earth to be the help. So if you're here to be the help, there's no help for you, right? So you have to be your own help in a way. It's just kind of like, that's why all leaders in life, or all people that are like influential and stuff like that, they all have some type of vice. They all have some type of vice or something that they do behind closed doors to just cope with it all, because it's a lot. It is a lot. That's why a lot of people in power, some people in power become, they go to the dark end of it and become like pervs, or become like really, really evil people, because the power is so much. Like, with great power is great responsibility. So another thing is, like, you need to make peace with your vices also, because you could be having like some vices, some things that you do in the background that nobody else knows about. You need to make peace with those vices. Like, yeah, I'm a powerful person. I'm great at what I do. I'm a leader at what I do. I'm the best at what I do, but this is my vice. And, everybody has them. And you need to make peace with your vice. Make friends with your vice, because your vice is that thing that's going to keep you balanced. That your vice is that thing that's going to help you to it's going to help you to cope with things when things become too much. Like, we all look at vices as a bad thing, but really everybody has them. And it might not be, I'm not saying like go be an alcoholic or a drug addict or anything like that, but I'm talking about those little vices that you have just to cope. They may not all be that bad. Like, so if you have a drink every now and again, but you are a spiritual leader, or you are or you work with kids or whatever, and you feel guilty because you have a drink every now and then, that vice is I had to free up some space. But yeah, that vice is the thing that is going to help you cope with such a humongous job. Because at the end of the day, like, we're human beings. And yeah, like, God, we're gonna take God in a traditional sense for a second. Like, God is in charge of everything that ever existed, right? That's a huge job. That's a job that only God can do. And I know that we are all God, we are all our own gods, but we are in human form. So there's only so much that we can take. There's only so much that we can kind of deal with before our human body starts to break down. So those vices are kind of like our way to cope with things, our way to soothe the human body and soothe the human experience when you have such a huge job to do. So that's what life has been showing you lately. So if you've been going through anything, or you've been wondering certain things, or why certain things haven't been working out the way that you want to, and things like that, this is why. This is what's going on. And with a lot of y'all, this could be with your looks too, the way that your body looks, the way that the way that you look. Like I say it all the time, being pretty is a skill. Being handsome is a skill. Like, nobody wakes up in the morning looking fabulous. And the people that do wake up in the morning looking fabulous is because they take the time out and have the correct habits in order to wake up looking fabulous. Nobody just wakes up looking amazing. Nobody does. And if you feel like somebody does, I bet they have good habits. They have good eating habits, good exercise habits. They have good mindset habits. Like, nobody is just completely not doing anything and looking amazing. They're not. And I just saw 222 on a clock. So yeah, you may feel like, oh, I have to, do all of this just for this, or I have to do all of this just for that. But be confident in that, because there's not a lot of people that will put in the actual groundwork to accomplish the things that you are accomplishing. There's a reason why everybody isn't successful. There's a reason why most people are average, because most people are not willing to do the things that it takes to be successful. And that's at anything. That's even at looks, even exercising, even working out, even eating right, even doing the right thing. Most people don't do the right thing because it takes too much work to even be a good person. So what's going on around you is that the universe is trying to teach you that lesson of that when you want to be great, you have to do great shit. You have to do the things that great people do. And this may be like a hard pill to swallow, because sometimes you just want to be regular. You just want things to be regular. You just want to get up and do anything and not feel bad about it. But you're not that type of person. You're going to feel bad about it. You're going to feel bad about it. You're going to feel bad when you're not doing what you know that you want to be doing, because your purpose is too great. And God, the universe, your guys are not going to sit around and just let you be regular and just let you be average. That's not what's going to happen. And it's not happening anytime soon. So like, if you're waiting on things to be easy peasy and for you to just, coast through life like everybody else, it's not happening. And that's what I'm getting so heavy. Like, it's not happening. You are great, and you're going to live your life like you are great. And whenever you're not, that's when shit start hitting the fan. That's when things start falling apart. When you start treating yourself like you are not that girl, or like you're not that boy. You even have this card, you are not a bad person for being confident. You may even have to crack a few eggs to make an omelet. You may have to Start being even more cutthroat when it comes to your boundaries, because you are not just anybody. Whenever you start trying to be a little bit too relatable, if you'll notice, that's when things start going left, because you're not meant to be relatable. You're not meant to be relatable. Is God relatable? Can you relate to God? Like, yeah, we know that we are God, and all of us are, we are all gods, and we all know this, but at the same time, when you think about God in a traditional sense, do you find God relatable? No, you do not. Because his job and his just what God is so great that you can't even imagine, right? Let me get y'all one more card to end. This went way longer than I thought, but I'm going to get y'all one more card. Two of Swords. Let me get one more. And the Knight of Pentacles. Whenever you get confused, whenever you get confused, about anything, that is you trying to be relatable. That's you trying to be relatable. Whenever you get confused, that is you trying to be like everybody else. That's you trying to act like you don't really know what's going on, when you actually, in fact, know exactly what's going on, and you know exactly what you need to be doing. When you ask too many questions and act like you don't know how to run your own life, that's you trying to be too relatable and act like everybody else. When you try to solve problems the same way everybody else tries to solve problems, that's when you are not being who you actually are. When you get anxious instead of step into your power, that's when you're trying to be too relatable. You're trying to be too much like everybody else. Remember who you are. Remember who you were when you were a child. I bet when you were a child, you were probably extremely confident. Nobody could tell you anything. And people probably called you mean, blunt, rude. You were like that for a reason. Because when you are trying to be something great, you can't be Mr. Relatable and Mrs. Relatable. Because if you're relatable, that means most people are average and will never do anything great in their lives. So if you're trying to be relatable to the masses, that means you want to relate to that. You want to relate to not doing anything in your life. And I'm pretty sure that's not what you want to relate to. So you're going to have to be unrelatable. So pile one, this message was really kind of a kick in the ass from the universe, really. You could be so confused and wondering this and wondering that, but this was kind of like a cold, hard truth. A different perspective on what you could be going back and forth about. So pile one, let me know in the comments how y'all resonated with this, and if y'all like the new series. And yeah, if you need a personal, my information is always be in the description. We have some discounts also. So yeah, I will see you on the next one. Bye. Hey Pal 2, welcome to your reading. Today we're going to be doing a reading for the spiritual bitches. I am starting a new series on my channel, and it's going to be called For the Spiritual Bitches. So basically these readings are going to be for the people who are into the occult, who are more spiritually advanced, who are a little bit deeper into their spiritual journey. Even if you aren't deep into your spiritual journey, just if you have the consciousness, if you have the willingness to be open to more spiritual messages, more deep messages, then this reading is for you. And also I will be changing my YouTube name in a few days, and my new name is on my intro. So I don't know if y'all saw my intro, but my new name is on my intro. It is going to be The Spiritual Hot Girl Coach, period. So yeah, that is my new name for my YouTube channel. So if y'all see that name change, y'all know what's going on. And also I am having a 40% discount on all of my readings for all of my previous clients that I have read for, or if you took one of my classes or courses, then there's a 40% discount for all of my readings. And for all of my lovely subscribers, I'm doing a buy one get one free reading sale, so check that out in the description. And yeah, I think that's it. So let's get into it. Let's see what messages we have for my spiritual bitches. Okay, so for your moon card, we got I am open and I am responsive to the abundance of the universe. Your current family were your enemies in a past life. Don't worry, you got this. Meditate more. The anywhere key picture. You are such a loving person. It's all in your mind. And then for your tarot, we got the Emperor. And we got the Wheel of Fortune. You are a time traveler of sorts in the spiritual realm. And your mind is so powerful, like your spirit is so powerful that you can jump from one scenario to the next scenario to the next scenario to the next scenario. And you can have so many different, for example, you can have a whole bunch of unfinished projects in the world. Like maybe you started a lot of businesses, or started a lot of hobbies, or started a lot of relationships, or your relationships don't really last long, or you have a strained relationship with your family. And that's because you switch timelines so much. You switch timelines so much to where you can't really settle into one specific kind of thing for long enough before you're switching over to another timeline. You're literally doing this all the time. So you could be happy with something, you could be happy with the way things are going, And your soul kind of instinct is to switch again, because you came into this realm as a traveler, as a time traveler, as a traveler in general. So you're always moving around. So you could be looking for stability, but you didn't come here to experience stability necessarily. You came here to experience traveling, but on a physical level. And this doesn't even have to mean traveling from state to state and city to city, even though that could be involved. You came here to travel between worlds. So that's why you could be 17 different people in 1 week. 1 week you can feel like a bad bitch, and then the next week you can feel like a boss babe, and then the next week you can feel like a earth angel. Like, there's so many different personalities. You can have so many different you can have so many different personalities, so many different parts of you. You are mastering, because I'm thinking about this Anywhere Key and the Lock and Key, the show, and then I'm thinking about the Umbrella Academy show. You are mastering the art of traveling through time and creating worlds, destroying worlds, and traveling through worlds. You're such like a kind, like extremely good person, like to your core. But I'm thinking about I remember one time on TikTok there was this thing going around to where saying basically that people that don't have any friends or are not close to their family, they're toxic people. And I remember thinking that was so wrong. You could have let people project that rhetoric. I don't even know where I'm getting that word from. You could be letting people project that rhetoric, whatever that's supposed to mean, on you. You could be letting people make you feel like you're a bad person, or you're an insensitive person, or you're not a consistent person, or you don't finish anything, or there's something wrong because you never settled. Or you can feel disappointed every time life changes for you. But when in reality, life is supposed to be ever changing for you. I mean, for all of us, but for you, it's kind of different. Like, life is supposed to be constantly changing for you, because you literally came here. Like, you were up on a spiritual realm, just traveling through different worlds. You were fighting, you were building things, you were destroying things, going around helping out everybody. And this was reminding me of the Galactic Federation too. You were going around helping everybody in a spiritual realm, and then you saw something on Earth that you wanted to come help with, and you was like, ooh, I want to go to Earth and build a bunch of things and do a bunch of things and move through worlds. And you wanted to be on Earth and be in a spiritual realm at the same time. So that's why you can think that you're ADHD, you have some type of disorder, or some of y'all could even just smoke a lot, or you can just not want to be fully here. And that's completely okay, because you're not necessarily supposed to be fully here. And I know that sounds crazy, but it's true. Think about autistic people. Autistic people are not fully 100% incarnated here. A piece of them is still in a spiritual realm. And that's what makes them autistic. That's what makes their brain kind of work differently. So you could be one of those people to where you're not fully here. And you just come. And with this Emperor, it's reminding me of like when I used to work in retail, there was like the district manager, and the district manager would go to the different stores and like check and make sure everything was good. The district manager doesn't necessarily stay in one place because like they travel around a lot. At least from what I can see, they travel around a lot and go to different stores, making sure everything is good and stuff like that. So you're kind of doing that, but on an earthly realm and in a spiritual realm. So even on earth, you could have your hand in a whole lot of different pots. And that's exactly how you are in a spiritual realm. And people could tell you that they see you in their dreams a lot because you're literally going around doing jobs. You're fixing things. You're fixing people's life. I just heard Fix My Life. Remember that show, Fix My Life? What was her name? Ayana, whatever her name is. Yeah, so you're going around helping people, fixing people's lives. You're saving people and stuff like that here on earth and in a spiritual realm. And you were born into a family of people that are completely different than you because you were literally put there to help them. They were a job for you. Like your family are not even here to love you and appreciate you and all of that. No, your family, you came here to fix your family. That's why you may not feel aligned with them, or you could feel like they're evil or they're narcissistic or this and that. But you literally were here. You came here to help them, possibly help the whole bloodline that you're in. The Hermit. Just got the Hermit. Yes. Wow. You could have Virgo in your chart or be a Virgo, but you are here to whip everybody into shape. You are here to start new systems to better your bloodline and better the people around you, even your friends, even the people that you come across. You can realize, and I just saw 222, you can realize that people that come around you always leave you better, or people could copy you a lot. This is why. And Spirit is saying to meditate more because you'll find out more about your jobs, and you can do your jobs more intentionally. Because right now, sometimes you can feel like life is happening to you because you have a whole lot of random things that happen that causes you to move away or causes you to go to a different place, go here, go there. But there is a way for you to start consciously honing in this gift, because you were meant to become aware of this. You were meant to become aware of this in this lifetime. And maybe this is like the first time that you've ever heard anything like this, and maybe this will be like the the pop off to you just unveiling everything. But you were meant to be aware of this. And there is a way for you to start to control the way that you do your jobs, and you can be in charge of what you do instead of things just kind of coming at you and you being like blindsided. You can actually start doing your jobs purposely. And I'm going to ask how you can start to do that. So how you can start doing this on your own is you can start, we got the Six of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and the Lovers. So whenever you feel called to help somebody, and I just ask Spirit, like, how can I explain this to you without you thinking that you need to overexert yourself? Because that's not what this is about. This is about actual jobs, like actual soul contracts that you came here to do. Like, you have a lot of them. A lot of them. Like, every day almost is some type of soul contract that you have to come and help somebody out and do something. So wherever you can spread your energy and spread your love and you feel like it's needed, but you'll be pulled. You could have had times in life where you have felt pulled to help somebody, where you have felt like, man, I really, really want to help this person, but I don't know how to help this person. I don't have any money, or I don't have any, or whatever excuses that you had not to help this person. Think about a way that you could help this person, even if it was just a compliment, even if it was just a smile. Even if it was just advice. Because I'm getting like the work that you're supposed to be doing is preventative. It's preventative work. So remember when I said you were a time traveler? Time doesn't exist in a way that we think it is. So basically what you're meant to be doing is going around and preventing people from doing something that they would have done that would have been destructive in the future. So even with this little girl, if you see a little girl and her confidence might not be as high as it should be, you can tell that little girl that she's beautiful. And then she will forever have that memory of back when, oh my God, this is reminding me of something, y'all. And I'm going to try to do this as quickly as possible because this reading is getting a little long. But, oh my gosh. So when I was in high school, I had a guy come up to me, and basically he was a psychic because he knew things that nobody else would have known. And one thing that he told me was that I was going to be successful and I didn't have to worry about certain things in life. And if I would have never gotten that message from this man, I probably would not be here living on earth today. So you can have a similar job to do. You could have a similar job to do, to travel around and stop little inconveniences from happening in the world that could destroy it in the future. It's really giving back to the future vibes, and I'm loving it, actually. So my guys are saying journal. So you need to start journaling every single day, because the more you lean into this, the more you'll get more information about like the jobs that you're supposed to be doing and how they're supposed to be coming out. Because the only thing that you can really do is start to take action, and you know, more guidance will appear as you go forward. But this is like an everyday thing for you. This is like your duty. This is like what you do. So you need to embrace change in your life. You need to embrace change. Like, every day is going to be something new. Every day is going to be something different. And you have to embrace that. You have to wake up every morning like, okay, what's my job today? What do I got up today? And just trust that the universe is going to take care of you. And that's another thing. You're not employed by an employer. You're employed by the universe. You're employed by God. You were sent here by God. God is your employer. The universe is your employer. So when it comes to actual work, you know, don't worry about so much is like being stable at one specific thing, because there's going to be many things that you do. And I really could go on and on, but I'm going to stop it here so the video won't be so long. But if you need a personal reading, let me know. Information is in the description. Love y'all reading, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Hey Pile 3, welcome to your reading, and today we're going to be seeing what messages I have for my spiritual bitches. So I'm starting a new series on my channel. It's called For the Spiritual Bitches, and basically it's for people that are heavy into the occult or advanced spiritual people, or just you don't even have to be advanced, but just if you're somebody that's able to receive information that is very spiritual, out there, deep, or whatever, this is for my deep people. This is for my spiritual people, my occult people, my people that are able to dive deeply and don't just like surface level things. This is for you. So yeah. Also, I am changing my name, my YouTube name, in maybe a day or two. So my new YouTube name is on my intro. If y'all didn't watch, it's gonna be called the Spiritual Hot Girl Coach. Period. So yeah, that's gonna be my new name, and so yeah, I have a new intro and everything, and all of my readings are 40% off for my regular clients and my returning clients. And then I have a buy one get one free sale for all of my lovely subscribers. So yeah, take advantage of that while it's still here. And yeah, let's see, what messages do we have for the spiritual bitches? So for your moon card, you have I seek balance and grounding. Then we have jealous of your children. You've been on your shit and I'm proud of you, God. No signal. Then we got the outfit picture, the skirt and a shirt, accessories. This person is grimy. The Empress. The High Priestess. Wow. Wow. There was, wow, then I just saw 333. There was somebody in your life that was so extremely jealous. There was somebody or a group of people in your life that was so extremely jealous. Oh. That they created like almost a entity or a wow, this is coming so full circle, because in my spiritual group I was just talking to them about egregores. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but I was just talking to them about egregores and how different collectives of people can join together and create entities from similar beliefs. So there was a group of people, have to be a group of people. For some of y'all, it could be one person, but there was a group of people that was so extremely jealous of you that they created an egregore. They created an egregore to come and attack you and attack your life. And you could have felt powerless. A lot of y'all could be mothers or fathers or have children or have responsibilities. you have this like uncanny beauty about you. I don't care if you think you're beautiful or not, or if you think you're handsome or not, you have this uncanny beauty about you. It's like this unattainable beauty about you. And it runs from the inside out. And you were basically a piece of meat in a lion's den for a long time. You went a very, very long time being spiritually attacked. And it wasn't even, these people didn't even mean to spiritually attack you necessarily. These people could be Christian. Or some type of spiritual people. But it was because you are so amazing of a person. You're so beautiful. You're so like perfect within the eyes of these people. You being around these people made them feel out of control. Like they did not have control of their lives. They were jealous of everything. Your kids, the way that you dressed, the accessories that you wore, the things that you adorned yourself with, the family that you had, the life that you built for yourself. These people, if you cut some people off, or if you realize that your life got significantly better after you got away from some people, it's because of this. These people felt such a lack around you. They felt like a lack around you. And they can be doing so well now that you're not around. Like the life feels better when you're not around, because they're like, they kind of feel like the competition is gone. So now their lives can get better. So if you left a group of people, or if you left somebody and it seems like their life is better now and yours isn't, it's because they felt like they couldn't be their best selves with you around. This could have affected you mentally real bad. It made you get out of balance. It made you start going into, I just heard psychosis, made you start to go into psychosis, maybe even a little bit. Don't reach out to these people anymore. It's crazy how things always come full circle, because I was just thinking about this earlier about being around people that hate you. That's an illness. That is an illness. It can make you sick. It could kill you. Because I was thinking about somebody in my life that I love, but they will never let go of their family. And they have all type of sicknesses and illnesses. And I can tell that this person's family can't stand them. Don't like them. Always talking about them behind their back. Like they're like the dumping grounds for the whole family. Everybody talks about them. You know, nobody respects them, but they constantly come around. And this person looks so drained and so sick and so ill. And I can just tell that, like, I can tell that the life is being drained out of them. And I just want them to, I want them so badly to not go around those people. But they continue, like, they're too, like, brainwashed. And, like, I see it all happening, but it's like I can't do anything about it. And my spirit team is bringing that up. It's like, don't go back around those people that made you feel that way. Don't go back around these people that you know don't like you, because this is a real thing. People can form actual entities from an emotion. We can do this in a good way, like when we make servitors and things like that. So imagine people doing it in a way that is harmful to you. And this could be coming from like a female. I just heard female entity. You're the favorite. You're on a new timeline, y'all. If you had a breakup that didn't seem fair or seemed weird, there was definitely some energy that broke y'all up and made everything happen the way that it happened. If you had somebody that loved you to death and then all of a sudden they switched up and they started treating you a different way, that is why this happened for some of y'all. I didn't even expect to get these type of messages on this type of reading, but there is a deeper reason why you went through the things that you went through. And it's way more malicious than you think it is. And it's reminding me of a video that I saw about people using weaponized incompetence. Basically, you think people don't mean to do things, or you think people don't mean to be mean, but in reality they know exactly what they're doing. It's something like that. It's something where you thought these people didn't mean to do that, or they don't, they're not that malicious, or they don't know anything about spirituality, or they don't know this or but they actually do. In order for you to keep yourself protected and safe, which I'm saying that you already are, but in order to keep yourself protected and safe, you have to know yourself, know your flaws, and know your strengths, know your vices, know everything about you, and know that you are worthy regardless of all of it. You got to know yourself real bad, because if you know yourself, you can tell right off the bat when you're not being yourself, or when something is off about your own energy. So in order, you're gonna have to forever protect yourself, and you're gonna have to forever know yourself. Know your triggers. Because if you know everything about yourself, it's very, very unlikely that you're gonna be attacked. And if you do, then you'll notice it way sooner than if you didn't know yourself. If you get depressed all of a sudden and think, oh my God, something's wrong with me, I'm depressed, and you don't ever think to look at what else could be going on, then you'll be an easy target. But you're gonna have to really, really know yourself. Know what is you and what is not you. And also knowing who your spirit team is. Know who your spirit team is. Get to know them real well. Even if you need to fire the spirit team that you got now and hire new ones. Know your spirit teams and know what they will and will not do. The messages that they will and will not send. Develop code words with your spirit team. Do not speak them out loud. Only speak them telepathically. Do not speak them out loud, I repeat. If you want to know more about protection, how to protect yourself, how to make code words with your spirit team, and just how to know how to use knowing thyself to protect yourself. If you want to know more about that, if you want to get a one-on-one with me, I do offer one-on-ones too. Just saying, if anybody needs that. But yeah, this is what's happening. And you got yourself out of that. You got yourself out of a form of hell. You were actually in hell at one point, and you got yourself out of it. And these people were responsible for putting you there. I'm going to just be straight up, and I'm going to be honest. Like, and I was just saying this earlier, because another tarot reader said, I'm going to be honest. And then it was something negative, and I got a little triggered, because I was like, all honest things don't have to be negative. There's positive honest things too. So just because you're being negative doesn't make you a good tarot reader. It doesn't make you an honest tarot reader. But I mean, in this case, hey, this is what's going on. Like, not to fearmonger or not to scare you or anything, but you're gonna have to, your protection is something that you're gonna have to kind of take seriously and kind of be routine about in your spiritual life and in your personal life. And it might be helpful to start carrying around things that are protectives, like maybe get you a knife, an army knife, Swiss army knife, or get like some mace, or you know, if you live in a state where you can carry whatever, you need to protect yourself in every single way, because as above, so below. But that's what I have for you, pile 3. Let me know in the comments if you resonated. Like, comment, and subscribe. And my information is in the description. And I will see you on the next one. Bye. Hey, pile 4. Welcome to your reading. Today, we're going to be seeing what messages we have for my spiritual bitches. So, I'm starting a new series on my channel, and it's called For the Spiritual Bitches. And basically, it's going to be messages that are more spiritually focused, not surface level. It's going to be more deep. So if you're into the occult, if you're an advanced spiritualist, or even if you're not advanced but you have the capacity to hold information that is not just basic and surface level, then this is for you. And also, if you didn't see my new intro, I am going to be changing my name, and my new name is going to be The Spiritual Hot Girl Coach. So yeah, and also I'm having a sale on my readings. They're going to be 40% off to everyone who has ever gotten a reading from me and or had a course from me or a class from me or a one-on-one from me. There will be 40% off for all of my returning clients. And then I have a buy one get one free sale for all of my lovely subscribers. So check that out and take advantage of that. And yeah, I think that was it. So let's get into the messages, y'all. So for your moon card, we have I can guide and lead others wisely and with love. You had sex with someone with the STD and didn't get it. That hairstyle looks good on you. ASMR. And we have this picture. I don't think you can see it, but the birds and the sun picture. Inside, Doctor. The Knight of Pentacles. And the Two of Wands. You have a lot of spirit team around you. You have a huge spirit team. Huge. And I'm looking at all of these birds on here. There's like at least 15, 16 birds on here. You could have that amount of guides around you right now. You can have like 15 or 16 guides working with you like daily, if not more. You have like a huge army behind you, and these could be this could be an army that you created yourself. These could be entities that you created yourself, whether in the spiritual realm or whether in a physical realm. And you can create guides for yourself. I don't know if y'all knew that or not, but you can create your own entity, your own guide, what you want them to help you with, and have the guide that you created be your guide. So some of y'all might not know that, and you might be interested in doing that. And this guide is going to be able to help you with whatever you need this guide to help you with. It's kind of like a servitor guide. But you have a lot of guides around you. A lot. And they could talk to you kind of clairaudiently by the things that you hear. And these guys protect you a lot, and they protect your health a lot. We have this Doctor and this other Eerie card. Your guys protect you a lot when it comes to your health. And your guys also speaks to you through your body. Your guides speak to you through your body. So if your throat is hurting, you need to journal or meditate or talk it through, because a lot of y'all could be clairaudient, or you can just talk a lot as like kind of like just a thing that you do. Because I know I process emotion through talking, so you can be like that where you can process emotion through talking. So there's a lot of things that you say that you're not paying attention to. Maybe you talk to yourself, or you just have a lot of thoughts and you think that you're just overthinking, or maybe you think you got some type of mental illness. Who knows? But those are your guides communicating with you. Your answers, everything that you need an answer to is inside you, is within you. And that's why you get sick a lot. You can have some type of, maybe you can have like an autoimmune, or you can just get colds and flu a lot, or maybe you have something else like maybe asthma. There's something going on with your body, and you could be wondering what's going on. That's what is going on. That is your spirit team trying to get your attention and talk to you. Even through the things that you wear, your hairstyles and different things like that. Your physical body has a lot to do with your what's going on in the spiritual. And it does for everybody, but with you, it's like really, really is one of your main gifts. Oh, and you know how you can know that this is for you? Because you could probably pick up on trends, like fashion trends and hair trends, like maybe a year before they get popular. And it's like it wasn't cool when you was wearing it, but then a couple years later or a year later everybody's wearing it. You could have that happen to you a lot. And it doesn't even have to be with clothes. It can be with anything that's like pop culture, like anything that people are doing. I just heard anything that the girls are doing. So you can be like way ahead of your time when it comes to anything that has to do with society or culture. You could have been doing things way before they were popular. And that's how you know this is your gift. This is a gift that you have. You have gotten so many ideas. You've gotten so many opportunities to start something revolutionary in your life that you didn't take. I don't know why Spirit is coming through on this reading and and giving it to y'all like this. I'm just a messenger. But Spirit has given y'all so many different ways to drastically change your life and make a lot of money, do better. But you're not getting the signs. You're not getting the signs. Sometimes Spirit will be telling you to do something and you won't take it as far as it probably could have went, or you quit too soon. Or you just don't take the advice, period, because you think that you're just, maybe you just, oh, I'm just tripping. I ain't gonna do that. That was a stupid idea. You could have a lot of situations like that. And so you just kind of sit in your bubble like, oh, what should I do? But every single answer that you need is inside you if you were to just look. Pay attention to your body. You are being way too logical. You're being I just heard for my taste. Ooh, your guides are saying you're being way too logical for their taste. Yeah, so your spirit team is like, you're being way too logical for their taste. And that reminded me about of like a alien that tries to put on like a human suit and tries to like go to work every day and be serious, but you're an alien at the end of the day. And then I just pulled the sun. Whenever there is something in your life that is illuminated, something that's being brought to the surface, it always means something. And this is true for everybody, but with you, that's like a part of your spiritual gifts. That is the answers to your questions. So if you're asking your spirit guide something, asking God something, and you feel like you're not getting an answer, but maybe you get a backache or you get a headache or something like that's your body trying to tell you something, because a lot of the times your spirit team is coming through telling you things like through your body. And this is reminding me that like everything has a consciousness. So your body has its own consciousness. Your cells have their own consciousness. So it's kind of like your guides manipulating energy to make your body feel a way when they're trying to tell you something. And you're going to have to start decoding what your spirit team is trying to tell you with the different bodily like sensations that you get. And this could be even sensations, you know, like when you're about to be intimate, stuff like that. Like sometimes you have those sensations and don't know what's going on. It's all messages. And everything that you decide to do, like on a daily basis, is a message to yourself. Like you may think that you just decided to put your hair in a ponytail, or you may think that you decided to change your hair today, but really that is a message like in itself. Anxiety. We got anxiety and we got dreadlocks. Your hair has a lot to do with like you communicating with the other side. You're so naturally pretty. They are on the down low. Slim. Eat what you want. You're a master manifester. You're not realizing how powerful of a manifester you are because you're trying to be too logical about things when you're receiving signs in your everyday life. I just pulled 333. Your spirit team is around you. I said that you have a really, really huge spirit team, and some of your spirit team can kind of live inside you. And I know that that's, you know, that's different to hear, but we are on the Spiritual Bitches video. Some of your spirit team can live inside you and occupy different parts of your body. Not as in like a possession type of way, but a lot of your spirit team can just kind of reside inside you as a consciousness, if that makes sense. And so when they're trying to get specific messages to you, they are communicating with you through your body. And you can also have a very, very karmic, and this doesn't necessarily have to mean bad, but you have like a very karmic, a very destined, a very soulful connection with your body, especially different parts of your body. And that can really, really be to your advantage if you let it. The 9 of Cups. The Knight of Swords and the High Priestess. I am curious about my nature. I seek to understand myself. Okay, so y'all, a little bit of homework. Y'all need to start a journal or a diary. About the sensations that you feel within your body, the conversations that you have within yourself. You need to create some type of diary or log that you carry, and record everything from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep. How did you feel? Were you fatigued? And how you can practice this is you can ask a question. So you can ask your guides a question, ask God a question, and then see how your body feels, because I'm getting that your body is like your own like pendulum or your own divination advice. You can literally do divination with your body. So you can ask a question and see the feeling that your body gets and what answer you get from that, and then take action on that. And if your body was correct, then you continue to do that until you have it down pack and you learn how to like properly communicate with your body, because there's a disconnect when it comes to you communicate with your body, because you're not associating any type of symptoms or sensations, or even when you talk just randomly, if you're by yourself and you just like saying something to yourself quietly or thinking something, you're not associating that with messages from spirit when they are messages from spirit. And when you have this random change of thought and you want to dye your hair or you want to get a new wardrobe or something like that, that's actually divination. That's your spirit team telling you something through an idea. So say you all of a sudden you don't have an office job or anything, but you have this craving to like wear a suit. Like you want to wear a suit so bad. And maybe your spirit team was telling you that you should go try out being a corporate baddie or something. Like maybe you should try to go that route. But you're thinking you just want to wear a suit. Like you're thinking like, where can I wear a suit to? Like, I really, really want to wear a cute little suit. But maybe that is your spirit team telling you that maybe you should go corporate. Maybe there's a job there that you would love. Like, that's just an example. But yeah, your spirit team is talking to you through your ideas and through the things that you wear on an everyday basis, and your body. Even when it comes down to like what you want to eat, because we do have this eat what you want. So even the foods that you crave on a daily basis, and this is, oh my God, and we do have doctor. So pay attention to the things that you crave, because it could tell you a lot about the nutrients that you need also. So like if you're craving a lot of salt, I know if you crave a lot of salt, then you're missing a certain nutrient in your body. You need to start looking at your body as a divination tool. Even down to the jewelry that you wear. Everything that you adorn your body with needs to be purposeful. You need to be purposeful with everything that you wear. So if you want to absorb more energy, then you need to wear black. If you want to reflect more energy, you need to wear white. Like you need to really, really think about your body and your mind as an energy source, as a divination tool. You need to think about your everyday life as a spell. You're naturally casting a spell every day when you wake up in the morning. You're casting a spell when you choose what makeup to wear, what colors to wear, when you choose what to put in your body, when you choose what to do, what to look at, what to be. And you are a master manifester. We got this. You are a master manifester. So put this into practice. When you wake up, whatever you want to manifest that day, use your body as your altar. So if you were going to do a spell, or you were going to do a love jar or something like that, what would you put in that love jar? You would put roses. You would put, I always put a little bit of sugar, sweet. So if you want love for that day, you want love in your life, let's bring out the roses. Do you have anything with roses on them? Can you wear a rose in your hair? This is just an example. Maybe you want to bathe with rose soap. Be that intentional, because that's how you're going to start manifesting shit. If you'll notice, Every time you have a bad day, I bet you can notice something in your environment or something within your body. You're gonna notice something having to do with your body that was off that day. So pile 4, your reading went super long. All the readings went super long. I did not expect that. But if you want a personal reading, if you want to know more about this, all of my information is in the description. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye.